Well, here are some of the views that have been expressed on the political stage regarding the impeachment motion against the Chief Justice.
Leave aside powers related to parliamentary privileges, it is only judicial power that has been entrusted to the judiciary by Parliament. Even Parliament officials must obtain special permission from Parliament if they are to testify before another institution regarding parliamentary affairs or affairs related to a parliamentary committee. According to Section 17 of the Act, if a parliamentarian or other parliamentary official testifies before a separate institution regarding parliamentary matters without obtaining special permission, then action can be taken against them. When parliamentarians are appointed, they take an oath to obey the constitution of the country and to safeguard it. The Supreme Court gave a clear verdict last week saying that the impeachment motion is against the constitution. If the government parliamentarians carry out the impeachment motion against the decision of the Supreme Court, they will thereby violate the oath taken to safeguard and protect the constitution. By doing so, it is legally possible to suspend their parliamentary seats.
පාර්ලිමේන්තු ආසනය අහිමි කිරීමට නීතියෙන් ඉඩක් ලැබෙනවා.
Letters reprimanding me have been sent to my residence. Threatening telephone messages have been left for me. But everything I did with one ideal in mind. I like the judicial system. Even tomorrow, if my political career ends, I will go to the judiciary. I wish for the judicial system to be independent and strong and not fall into the hands of opportunists. That is why I sat in that select committee and took this decision. Now there are several arguments as to whether the Parliament has been provided this power by the Constitution and regarding the standing orders of Parliament. It is my view that the Constitution recognizes two divisions of law in the country. One is the laws that are enacted in Parliament and second is the standing orders implemented for parliamentary affairs. They are both law. If a country is to have stability, then unity among the executive, legislature and judiciary is crucial. We are asking that the government follow the Supreme Court's verdict. This verdict must be accepted. If the government does not follow this verdict and acts in an ad hoc manner, forcefully destroying the independence of the judiciary, then we will have to use the power of the people and bring the people onto the streets to block the government's undemocratic campaign and protect the independence of the judiciary. Articles 141 to 5 of the Constitution deal with the independence of the judiciary. The first article is regarding appointments. The second article notes that the position will be held as long as they are functioning normally. The next paragraph deals with what should happen if this is not the case. A charge sheet can be brought forward. More than 75 MPs have to be signatories to it. It needs to be submitted to the Speaker and a select committee must be appointed to examine it and submit a report. But when our people talk about the independence of the judiciary, what do they say? They talk about interference in the judiciary. But that is not what is said in the Constitution.
දැන් ආණ්ඩුව පොළොවේ පස් කතා මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණයේ තීරණේ පිළිගන්නේ නැහැ කියනවා.
The government is now eating soil off the ground and saying they will not accept the Supreme Court's verdict. If we take it simply, what does this entail? The Constitution has given the Supreme Court the power to interpret the Constitution. The Supreme Court has acted in accordance with the Constitution. The government says they will not accept this decision. The government, which sought to uphold the Constitution, is violating it. So if the government is violating the Constitution, can they call on ordinary people to uphold and enforce the law?
මේක දෝෂාභියෝගයෙන් නම වැරදිලා මේක ද්වේෂාභියෝගය. එතුමිය විසින්ම යම් යම් දෙයට වරදකරුවන්
People who are found guilty by her in various cases are hearing this case. From this we can see that this is a malicious motion. When she came to respond, she was harassed and insulted. Therefore this is a malicious motion. What they want is to undermine the law and appoint henchmen who will give verdicts in favor of them. What happens to us? We are left to despair.
සමච්චලයට පත් කරලා. මේ තමන්ට පක්ෂපාතී තීන්දුවනේ හෙන්චයියෙක් පත් කරගන්න. ඒක නෙවෙයි අවශ්‍යතාවය. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? අපි අනාථ වෙනවා අසරණ වෙනවා.